Okay guys, welcome back to Let's Play Startropics, and wow, that is one gigantic ship. And hey, it's blocking the island path. That's no fun. Well, we gotta deal with pirates in this episode? Well, I don't see any scallywags in this town. What are you talking to me about? Welcome to Belcola. Okay. Interesting name. I want to be a hero like Captain Bell. Oh, I'm starting to see a connection here. Yeah, I'm just going through my daily rounds here because you know the routine by now. There's a guard in front of the chief's house, so he's not going to let us by until we talk to every freaking NPC in town for whatever reason. I'm the second oldest in all the islands, 128 years. I'm going to remember that number, and we'll see if that's actually true. Though, what are the odds of us actually finding other people that old, right? I mean, it's not like the developers would actually go anywhere with something like that. It's impossible to cross the strait now. No shit, Sherlock. I couldn't tell by the giant ship that's in my way. Here we have another guitar player. Do you like my song? Miso, my bell, miso. Well, at least it sounds better. I stopped myself. I almost made a joke about you-know-who, but I stopped myself. Okay, now that everybody is talked to, and we've proven that we have the ability to speak to people, this guy will actually let us pass. And, oh god, another portrait. Here we go. Actually, that might be kind of worse. It kind of looks like Jimmy T from WarioWare, except without the charm. I'm Chief Belcola. I got a letter from Sea Island by carrier pigeon. Chief Coral Cola asked me to give you the secret of the strait. But I'm not sure. Do you promise to keep it secret? Dude, who am I gonna tell? The frickin' aliens? Okay, I believe you. Okay, I believe you. Listen carefully. In 1680, the British Captain Bell battled with pirate yada yada yada. Too long, didn't read. But he left a secret in his cave to open the strait. Mike, it's not easy to enter Bell's cave. You need the help of Peter. Well, who's Peter? You son of a bitch! You're not gonna tell me? Well, fine. Just leave me hanging like that. I'll go search for this Peter myself. He's obviously not in town, because I've talked to everybody who's here. I'm sorry. And what the heck is that thing? Oh, it's a parrot. And this parrot is Peter. Peter I am. Peter I am. Ah! No gift, no chat. No... What? You greedy little bastard. Well, fine. I'll hunt you down something. And I didn't get anything in this town, so I guess I gotta search elsewhere. Oh, great. And by the way, you gotta deal with this now. Every time you walk into Subsea, Navcom is gonna have to go through this little conversation with you that he tells you, yeah, I haven't quite found a signal yet, but I'll let you know when I do. Every time. Every time he'll do that. Fortunately, you can minimize that by going down here, taking this dive spot, which will take you into the middle of absolutely nowhere. Fortunately, you have another exit right out of that place. An exit that will take you to the other side of the island and to yet another secret passage. That will wrap right around to this house right here, a cozy little cottage out on the middle of the island's peak, or point, or whatever you want to call it. My name is Hook. I'm the fishing master. Charming. Do you want to know the ABCs of fishing? Sure. A is for albacore, B is for bait, oh, wait a minute. Okay, wake up early and find a fresh worm for bait. The island saying is, the early bird catches the worm, and fish, too. Here's a fresh worm for you. Aha! We have a worm. And if I think about it, we met a bird not too long ago. Birds eat worms, Mr. Pokemon Master, so I think we should go pay that bird a visit very quickly. Okay, fast forward. Alright, fine, you little feathered freak. Here's your freaking worm, your gift. Yes, gift! Ah! Good morning, Captain Bell. Good morning, Captain Bell. Hide Peter, hide Ock. Do me so far, do me. What? Hide Peter, hide Ock. Do me so far, do me? What the hell? Okay. Do me so far, do... Is he repeating somebody? Because that's generally what parrots do. Do me so far. Do me. And it was phrased in the form of a question. Do me. Do me? Do me. Do me so far, though. That's the part that gets me. So far? Like, what's so far? What's coming along? What are we tracking? This doing of things? Doing you? What is he doing to you? Doing to a parrot, no less. I am so confused right now, but maybe searching in these mountains will clear things up for me. Just maybe. Because, guess what? We got another area right here that we gotta go through. Unfortunately, your first instinct of taking the path that the secret passage lays out for you leads to absolutely nothing. However, what you have to do here is another thing that will take you 10 freaking hours to figure out when you're a kid. You will have to go... Okay, it's not there, but you will have to go west right here. And that will lead to a... Okay, that is a secret passage within a secret passage. Nintendo, you are pushing things. Okay, my patience is running pretty freaking thin right about now. And hey, what are you talking about? I maintain Captain Bell's memorial. Ooh. So this is like a gigantic... Okay. By the way, Peter's great-grandpa was Captain Bell's pet parrot. Did you know? And that is... That's a piano. That's a staircase in there, but we've got fire in the way. What is a piano doing in a place like... Wait a minute. Dough. And then it hits you. That's when the light turns on, people. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Okay? Do me so far, do me. Do, mi, so, fa, do, mi. Get it? It's a musical code. Do, re, mi, so, far, do, me. Uh-oh. Do, re, mi, fa... Oh, I got them mixed up. Hang on a second. Okay, get back in here. If you mess up, you have to do it all over again. So, do, mi, do, re, mi, fa, so, far, do. There we go. Okay, I don't know why that didn't work the first time. Oh, because I showed off the key. Right, okay. Well, I'm not paying attention. Shows you how much I'm in control of my own thoughts here. Alright, so your first instinct would be to take this first staircase, because so far all staircases you've taken have led to pretty important things, namely big hearts. But this one leads to nothing. At least that's what you think. That is until you discover the hidden passageway. Yeah, I know what you thought I was gonna say. No, I'm not going there. I've used that joke way too much. It's not my catchphrase, man. I need my own catchphrase. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually. Like, I need something really catchy, like, Purple Monkey Dishwasher. No. Swirly. No, that's taken. Hey everybody, it's what the... No. Oh, I know. Nice pants! Okay.
You might notice a little something different about my audio quality right here. That's because this is post-commentary. I'm sorry, guys. I know that's not as exciting as live commentary, but I knew from the beginning of this project that I was going to have to do this for all the dungeons, because this is actually my third take doing this. I game over twice, okay? These dungeons are a son of a bitch, especially this one. Why? Because it's full of traps. I mean, check this out. The instant I step on this platform right here, the room's gonna start falling apart. And you know, if you step on those two platforms on the right side of the room, you'll make more hearts appear on that bottom area. Problem is, you don't have enough time to go get them. The platforms will start disappearing before you can even do it. And by the way, check this out. Spears coming from the walls now. That one you actually have to jump over, I've found. Sometimes it hits me regardless of how fast I'm walking. And this thing? You can't even kill it. You just gotta attack it and make it bounce back and forth and try to avoid it. God, this dungeon is a pain in the ass. And then we have the fabled room where you have to make a choice about which direction you're gonna go. Now you can go left to try and get some hearts. I'm just gonna show that off for kicks. And you can completely forget about the spear that's coming out of the wall and actually have to need those hearts. But whatever. We go back in here. I'm not going to go down in the bottom room because there is a sign down there that can potentially give you lives, but can potentially take them away as well. Oh, and by the way, check out this room right here. Looks inconspicuous, right? Nope, there are hidden pitfalls all over the damn place, along with a room below full of traps that you can't avoid because they have no pattern. Just follow the path I'm taking right here and you should make it through the room just fine. And that'll lead you right into this little area. Not really much to talk about right here. I mean, you just get some of the new kinds of snakes. And along with a hyper bat, I like to call them, because they move faster than other ones. Down here we see the room where those hearts were previously. Nothing really exciting there. However, this is going to require a little bit of trial and error. What you immediately want to do in this room is you want to go to the top, like I'm doing right here. You want to hop across as far as you can, and then go to the bottom left corner right here. That will make the switch appear, which will allow you to get into the next room. If you don't know that, you are going to die once... Okay, well then, I guess the jokes are just writing themselves at this point, aren't they? Well, anyways, what you want to do in this room, obviously, is avoid that thing, because guess what? It's insta-kill. Because apparently Mike isn't a bad enough dude to get run over by a boulder and survive. So, we're just going to jump around those, and hey, we got some mirrors. You know what that means, right? More Wizrobes? No, we got to fight spiritual crew members of Captain Bell's ship. Apparently Captain Bell was a pirate. Otherwise his crew members wouldn't be wearing stripes like that. Now, this room. It's another one where you have choice about where to go, but you've also got these silver balls floating all over the place. They're easy enough to dodge if you know how. Now, I usually avoid this room up here, too, because, watch this. Yeah, I forgot that the platform sank right there. Whoopsie-daisy. Oopsie doodles. Anyways, now I'm back in this room again, and I decided to actually go for the side path. Yeah, it was kind of unavoidable. Your timing needs to be perfect if you want to line those things up to each other. But, if you manage to avoid them, you'll end up in this room. Now, usually that theme plays when you're got some kind of rest stop. This room is like that, but you have to do a little digging first. I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Like, I hop around for a little bit trying to figure it out, and then it hits me. I gotta use reveal magic, because that makes a ghost appear right there. So that allows me to go down into the room right here, where we will find a potion. Said potion will be able to let me get out of this room. No, there's no ghosts you can reveal in here. It'll heal me in a pinch. Anyways, this is what I was trying to say. See what I mean? Like, I know what I want to say, but I can't make it come out of my mouth for a second or two. Yeah, and I just decided to use the potion there because I really wanted my Morning Star. Or Shooting Star, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm just a realist. I like to say what it is. Avoid the balls again. Yeah, avoid those balls, Mike. Nobody likes getting hit with silver balls. Anyways. Another room with nothing but snakes and bats. So you kind of see... I don't really give them enough time to do it in this room, but the difference between the green snakes and the normal ones is that if they see you, they'll wind up for it first, and then they'll just barrel towards you. They'll just completely dash towards you as fast as they can. Now this room, you got a second boulder, and believe it or not, this isn't the last one we're going to be seeing. Thankfully, though, you can stun the boulder. You can make it stop moving by hitting it with your Morning Star. Or your yo-yo, too, I guess, but obviously the Morning Star is more preferable because of its range. Another room that pretty much has no purpose right here, other than to slow you down. In this room, I kind of screwed up right there. You just want to slow down a little bit, like wait for half a second and then move forward. That way you'll completely avoid the bats. In this room, we got more big bullies right here. Now, I actually kind of had a brain fart. I completely forgot about this point of the game. I forgot you're not supposed to do what I'm doing here. Like, I'm killing the big bullies to give me a little breathing room. Nothing wrong with that. Chances are they'll drop a heart or something anyway, but what I did wrong right here is I actually went for the switch opening. That's not what you're supposed to do, actually. Remember a special item we got a little bit ago? Well, we're going to use it here in a second, but first I'm going to wander around like a dumbass trying to figure out what it is I need to do. And then it hit me, and I returned back to this room to use reveal magic. That makes another ghost appear right here, which will open another secret passageway. Now we got 2 more silver balls right here that we got to get out of our way. I hate these things. You can't even kill them, man. They're just there to annoy you. Especially these rooms where you've got 2 in a row that you can't really do anything about. Now we got this room where you just have to run like hell. Run like hell, run like hell, run like hell, run like hell. And in this room, you gotta run like hell, run like hell, run like hell, but then stop for a second. Because even though you'll get nailed by the spear, you won't fall in the water inadvertently. Make sure you avoid that. And in this room, we have our 3rd boulder, but this one's a little different from the others. Why? Because it's smart enough to actually chase you. Yes, this boulder has AI. Oh, man. Indiana Jones never had to deal with that. Never had to deal with smart boulders. I guess that's what separates Mike from his inspiration, though. Now, obviously, you want to take advantage of the Morning Star here as much as you can, because this is much harder to do with the yo-yo. A lot harder to do. But if you're skilled enough, you'll make your way past. You got some more of these guys to deal with. As I showed off there, you cannot kill them with the normal weapon. Just use the mirrors, and there's a 3rd one I forgot about. We're going to take care of him right now. Now we're going to get rid of these snakes, which will open the door, and this is it. Yep, there's no level boss or anything. You don't actually fight the ghost of Captain Bell or anything like that. You just kind of follow the secret passage over here, up to the right side, and back to the left, to the left, to the left. Anyways, I gotta find my own jokes, man. Stop stealing other people's. Jump on this 3 times. That will make all that water come through here, which will turn this wheel. And this is the interesting part. Turning that wheel, as you'll see here, it sinks the ship. Oh, wait a minute, I'm gonna be quiet. Let freedom ring. That's a nice little bit of patriotism, especially coming from a company that's so Japanese. Here's my question, though. Does that song actually change depending on which part of the world you're playing the game in? I would think it would, but... oh, well. If anybody knows that, I'd love to be informed. I'd love to have you share the knowledge with me. But... that's pretty much it for this video right here.
I'll see you guys next time so we can do Chapter 6. And this one can also be really annoying, but there's something that can really help you here. You'll see what I mean in a little bit, but we will talk about that next time when it's actually relevant. I will see you guys then. Later.